Yul Edochie in a big trouble. I was told to share this must watch. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of visiting my channel, do well to like and subscribe. Well, there's a saying that says that the dead that will kill a dog will not let it perceive the smell of feces. And a stubborn fly that will not listen or that will not heed to advice will follow the dead corpse to the grave. That is something that if you try to understand, you understand where I'm driving at. This is not the first time we've sent warnings. This is not the first time warnings has been sent to Yul Edochie. But now I think this is very, very important. It is very important because Yul Edochie needs to take it seriously if he wants to transcend from this position he is now. You know, if you watch Yul Edochie for the past how many years, like from the year he started his lifestyle, from the year he started living, or from the year he broke the vow he had with Edochie on the altar of God, you would understand that a lot of things has changed. Yul Edochie is no longer the Yul Edochie people would always listen to. He has lost his career. His career is dwindling. A lot of things has happened. A lot of things, tragic things has happened to Yul Edochie. And you think those things are ordinary. And even the ones that are going to come is numerous if it doesn't take time. People would always say that we are always talking about Yul Edochie. We're always talking about Yul Edochie, Judy Austin, Yul Edochie. That is Yul Edochie, the only man that has gone into polygamy. And they keep asking that, is polygamy now a crime in the country? The truth is, polygamy is not a crime. There are several men and women that has gone into polygamy and they are living a very beautiful life. They don't have issues at all. They don't have anything to worry about. They are living in peace and harmony. But then there are still people that went into polygamy and they are regretting heavily, like gravely regretting, because of the action and one mistake that happened. There's some people that went into polygamy for one reason or the other. So went to polygamy because maybe their first spouse were not able to give birth, or were not able to, or was not fertile enough to procreate. Or maybe they went into polygamy because their first spouse died. Or maybe they went into polygamy because they are trying to expand and they're looking for a child. Different reason people go into polygamy. But then Yul Edochie's reason was something that I don't even understand up till today. He has not given us a reason why he went into polygamy. He has not given us because he doesn't have any. One, he has children. He has a beautiful home. He has a peaceful home. He has a beautiful and industrious wife. Why did you go into polygamy? Not just going into polygamy. You went into polygamy with someone else's wife, a married woman, which is abominable. There's no how you want to sugarcoat this action that I would succumb, or I will accept that it's good. Yul Edochie has reasons if he wants to go out with any other woman, a single girl, he wants to get married to a single girl, he wants to go into polygamy, and he tells Edochie, and Edochie gives her consent or gives her opinion or her stance, then it's fine. But going into polygamy without the consent of your wife, number one, and having this whole thing with a married woman, it is abominable. Anybody that tries to support this notion, or anybody that tries to support the action of Yul Edochie, I don't think that person has conscience at all. This is like hurting two people at once, Edochie and the husband of Judy Austin. And we keep talking about all these things. There are repercussions. There are repercussions of everything that happens. You see, this life, why I love this thing is that even if it doesn't reach you, it will reach your generation unborn. But definitely you that has hands in this will have a part to play. God was not joking when he punished David, despite calling David the man after his heart, despite loving and showering David, granting David's prayer and heart desires. God still punished David for this single act. David was married. David is a king. He has the right to get married to as many single women as possible. But because of his disrespect or disregard or indiscipline, he went ahead to, he was now looking at his warrior's wife, Uriah. He loved Uriah's wife. He was lusting for Uriah's wife. He decided to stage Uriah and put Uriah in the battlefront, like at the peak of the battlefront, so that by chance anything can happen to him and he will pass. Then he will have the right to go and covet this man's wife. And God knew his heart, because God sees the secret and the open. God knows our heart. God knows whatever we do, whatever we plan. God knows. God sees. He's aware. And God decided to tell. And when David did all that thing, he felt bad. This is a different case. David felt bad. He put on sackcloth. He decided not to eat. He fasted. He prayed. He locked himself. He cried to God that God should please have mercy. And he wrote psalms for God, played harps for God. But then God said, I have forgiven you, my son. But this temple you want to build for me, you're not going to build it. I know how much you desire to build it, but you won't be the one to build this temple for me. Instead, your son Solomon will build this temple. And that was God's promise, and that was God's punishment for David, despite forgiving David. And David was remorseful. Then talk more of you, the judge that has not even accepted that what he did was wrong. He has not even seen that the things he's doing is wrong. Then imagine how big, how large his punishment will be. Well, before I continue, my dear subscribers and visitors, if this is your first time of visiting my channel, do well to like and subscribe. Well, in another news, there's been a video that has been circulating the internet about a choosing a member's testimony. According to this person's testimony, said a very poor couple who are Lord choosing members prayed and bags of money started dropping from the ceiling of their sitting room. And this eyewitness was giving the testimony that when this couple were there in the house, they never had money, they never had anything to eat, no food, nothing to eat. Then their Papa Gio visited. So when their Papa Gio visited, they decided to offer him food. Papa Gio said he doesn't want. They offered him, that's Lazarus Umoka. They decided to offer Lazarus Umoka or Pastor Lazarus Umoka malt drink, mineral. He said he doesn't want, that he was okay. So when he left, that all of a sudden money was falling from the ceiling. Money started falling from the ceiling. That this couple that never had money was just seeing miraculous money was just falling. That was because they decided to offer a man of God food. They decided to offer a man of God drink. And instead a lot of reactions that we are not seeing that maybe magic is not happening in Christianity. I mean, there are most people that might believe this thing, but then people are now saying that is God now a magician, that you wouldn't work for anything, you just see money falling from the zinc, falling from your ceiling just like that. And instead, a lot of reaction. People came out to say their own opinion, see how they feel. And that was why I decided to share it with you, my dearest subscriber. Well, moving on to the gross of the matter. Edochie has gotten a message, and this message is clear. And who sent this message is Uche Maduagu, their colleague. Uche Maduagu has decided to say something. And what did he say? He said that there is a message that Edochie is failing to do it, that if he fails to listen to this message, that things would not go well with him. And what was that message he said? He said that Amadioha told me yesterday that you don't understand Christian marriage. I don't know, maybe it's spiritual or not, too much enugu fufu, dear Judy. Other Nigerian women, they celebrate university degrees and business achievements. You, despite knowing he has not divorced his legally married wife, say now waiting you now don't turn Nollywood to be this. God of Obasi, where are you? I pray for every married woman watching this. God will disgrace any lady trying to scatter your beautiful marriage where you don't build for years. Can someone shout amen? And he went as far as saying that Edochie has lost the glory that was on him. That now you could see that Edochie is battling, he's struggling with a lot of things that were going seamlessly when he was with me, Edochie. But now he's struggling with a lot of things, that he should make a U-turn now, that is early. In as much as it has taken time, but we've been saying it, but he should make a U-turn before things goes out of hands. I wouldn't want it to happen like that. Now we are pleading, we are trying to raise awareness for Edochie to work on himself. You should forget about the pride, forget about what people will say, and make a U-turn. You should make peace with his wife. This is the best thing, this is the best option he has to do. Well, I don't know your reactions. I don't know what you think. Feel free to drop your comments, your reactions. How do you feel? Feel free to share. And please, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe so you don't miss out on juicy celebrity and entertainment gist. Always stay tuned to Honest Mike, for we'll never leave your side. Do have a beautiful day, and I love you so much. Bye.